I'm so glad I found you the old-fashioned way.
Merry
In a
Christmas,
time when we
everyone!
want it all.
Finally, I'm back with another video after like 5 months disappearing from my YouTube channel. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much for your support for my videos on piano progress or any other videos on my channel. Currently, I have like 4,800 subscribers. That is crazy. When I first started uploading my videos on my YouTube channel, I never expected something like that. So once again, thank you so much. So for those of you who haven't watched my video on piano progress, I'm gonna link it right below in the description box so you can watch it first, because to be honest, this is the reason why I'm making this video, to answer all the questions about how I taught myself piano, the song list in the video, or the piano model. It's just basically all the thing about me teaching myself piano. So I think it's better to jump right into it. Well, so the first question is about the intro song. Yes, the song is Stolen Dance by Milky Chance. Well, the interesting thing is that Milky Chance is actually from Germany, and I chose that song basically randomly on the internet. I had no idea that Milky Chance was from Germany, and when I came here, one of my friends who is German asked me, "Hey, do you know that Milky Chance is actually from Germany, and your intro song in that video is by Milky Chance?" And I was like, "No, I had no idea." And that was really interesting to me. So the second question is the most highly requested one, which is related to something like, how did I manage to teach myself playing piano after only 7 months and I could even play flower dance? So basically, this is how I learned to play piano. I learned everything from YouTube. Yeah, that's true. No textbooks, no classes, not at all. Well, for example, the first song that I play in my piano progress video, actually that was a really famous soundtrack from a movie in Vietnam, and I was really into that song. I went to YouTube and I searched for some piano tutorial videos on YouTube, and eventually I came up with a really good one, which was fascinating, easy, and sounds really interesting at the same time. Don't worry, I'm gonna link all the tutorial videos on the description box, so feel free to check it. And yeah, with a beginner, I highly recommend you to try that song as the first song you play on your piano, because if you watch the tutorial videos, you can see that the left hand part is fairly easy. There is only one pattern for the whole left hand part, and the right hand part is also at the same time easy. So I saw a lot of you struggling with playing both hands at the same time, and I can guarantee that with this song it's not a problem at all. You can play it after like 3 days, because I spent like 20 minutes per day to practice that song, and after 3 days I could perform it pretty well, and there's no reason that you guys can't do it. So yeah, give it a try. The second song is the Amelie soundtrack, which is extremely famous, and once again I got a lot of people surprised because I could play that song after only 1 month practicing. But the secret here is that I used the easy version for that song. Yes, there is the easy version on YouTube. Like, there's everything on YouTube, to be honest. Well, to be honest, I started playing that song by the original version, but wow, to be honest, like it is insanely difficult, insanely complicated for me. The left hand part was difficult, and I couldn't play it after like 1 week practicing only the left hand part. So still, I wanted to play that song so bad. I went to YouTube and eventually I came up with the easy version. Yeah, I can warranty you that the easy version is actually easy. There are only 4 patterns for the left hand part, and those are repeated from the beginning to the end of that song. So let's say after 3 days you can, learn by heart all the 4 patterns for the left hand part, and then you can start with the right hand part. And most of it are right handed, so the right hand part is normally easier, so no worry about that. Well, speaking of left hand and right hand, I'm gonna show you how I learned a completely new song on piano. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna separate the whole song into many smaller parts, and I'm gonna pick the first small part to practice, and in this small part I'm gonna practice the right hand part first. And whenever I can play the right hand part without looking at the piano, it's time for me to move on to the left hand part. And just as the right hand part, you have to practice until you can play the left hand part smoothly, and it's time for you to combine 2 hands. Well, the thing I want to say here is that you never practice both hands without practicing one hand separately, because it's not gonna work. And the second thing I want to say is that don't ever practice the right hand part or the left hand part for the whole song, because at some point you're gonna forget it and you're gonna have to practice again and again to remember. It's better to practice smaller parts. Well, so now I'm gonna explain why I could play flower dance in my piano progress video. Well, that was the craziest thing of my life because people called me a liar. They didn't believe that I could play that after only 7 months practicing piano, especially when I told them that I was self-taught. Well, but still I have my own secrets. Because people only see that I could play that song after only 7 months practicing piano, and that song is pretty complicated and no one has ever done that before, but it doesn't mean that I couldn't do it, right? The first secret is that I use the easy version for the song. Again, yes, there is the easy version. I'm gonna link it in the description box. It is from Liberty Park Music. They have tons of amazing tutorials, so make sure to check them out. And the second secret is that I spent almost 4 months to play that song, and to be honest, it is extremely hard. And I admit that I didn't spend a lot of time every day to practice that song, but it was only like 20 or 30 minutes per day. But still, persistency is better than you spend 4 or 5 hours in a day for the whole week, right? And the second secret is that I had to retake that video like 15 times before I could come up with the final perfect version for that song. Well, I didn't take it in one shot, and that is my secret. Well, so I guess those are all the things that I could tell you about how I've learned to play piano or how I taught myself to play piano. Well, those don't really seem common or acceptable to somebody because maybe not so many people have done that before, but yet that's how I've done it, so I'm just telling the truth. And one more thing, I have to say again that I was a complete beginner in October 2016. I just want to say it again because you guys keep telling me that, are you sure you are a beginner? At what point you are a beginner? So I was really confused because why? Really? The next question is from Angelina Papa. I've been meaning to buy a piano for a long time now, So could you put where you got yours? I really like it. Also, you made an impressive progress in such a short amount of time. Good job. Adriana, really thank you for that. And my piano model is KORG LP-350. I got it from Vietnam. Yeah, in a musical instrument store called Music Talent. I'm gonna link in the description box. So check it. The next question is about the song list. I already mentioned that in the description box of my piano progress video, so I'm gonna write all the details about those songs again here in this video, so feel free to check them. Well, there is one thing that I noticed from the comments, which is that you guys keep telling me that I could play piano that well because I am Asian. What the hell? Like, for example, Mohammed Wahid, I know I'm saying it right, don't take Asians as example. Or Robert the Great, roses are red, violet are blue, there's always an Asian better than you. Yeah, this poet is all over the internet. Or Chappers, Asian brains are very advanced. Or here, Niang, what the hell, she was really good from the start. Asians aren't fair, still keep it up. Well, maybe it doesn't sound really correct because we are Asian. We don't really have any highly functional brains, or we still have to pay attention. We still have to spend time and effort on everything we are doing. So just please stop that because we are not unfair or anything. Okay, thank you. So finally, about my future plan. As you may know that I've just moved from Vietnam to Germany for my master's degree. Well, I've been living here for only 3 months and everything is really new here. And to be honest, I'm not practicing piano at all because I couldn't be able to bring my piano with me, sadly. But still, I'm finding some other ways to practice it. To be honest, I'm waiting for the permission to the piano room in my university, and hopefully after the Christmas holiday it'll work. Well, but still I have some idea in mind because I have never lived in a country apart from Vietnam before Germany, so everything here is fascinating, interesting, and really strange to me sometimes. So I'm planning to make some vlogs about fashion, lifestyle, or architecture of German people. Hopefully you guys gonna continue supporting me, and I think that's it for today. Stay tuned until next time. Bye.
Jagged metronome of typewriter keys. A simple thought brings you